All right, so let's talk about the home switches. We've already done the motor drives, and we've already done the outputs. Now we're at inputs, and the dedicated inputs are the home switches. The home switches come in to connector up here. Now there's two different ways they come in. One, there's a dedicated connector for all the home switches back here. And so in that case, your labels back here, there will be labels back here saying CHM 1, 2, 3, etc. C for connector, H, M for home, and then the screw position. Now, when I rewire a machine, I move those home switches and consolidate wiring. And so in my case, I've moved CHM 1, 2, and 3, which is the Z home switch, up here with the Z connections. So, whoops, sorry. Let's start that over. In CHM 1, 2, and 3 are for the home switch for the X-axis. And so I've moved those over here with the rest of the X-axis connections, CHM 1, 2, and 3. 1 is a black wire, it's a signal wire. It's how the home switch talks to the controller. 2 is a blue wire, it's a 0-volt wire. And 3 is a red wire, which is 24 volts for powering the home switch. So these wires go down and over, down this cable track and connect into these relays. And you can see that there's a relay for X, Y, and Z. Now, some of your machines don't have these relays on here, and this is a problem. These wires actually go to a terminal block and go straight through. This controller is designed for 5-volt input, not 24. And so we're kind of technically overloading this interconnection module and the motion controller that's connected to it. So what really needs to happen is the 24-volt signals need to come into these relays and switch these relays, and then on this side switch a 0-volt line that goes to this interconnection module. So let's talk that through. So the 0 volts for all the home switches are back on this back level. They're the blue wires. They're connected into the 0 volts via this blue bus bar that's back here, and there's another video that talks about how to use these bus bars. In the middle level is the 24 volts signal. They're all connected to this 24 volt terminal block with a red bus bar that's in here. The top level is the black wires, and these are the signal wires, one signal for each home switch. When this signal is tripped, then this light will light and it will close the relay on this side, which will connect a 0-volt line that's back here on the 13 level. That wire goes down and connects into this terminal block, 0-volt terminal block somewhere, and then that will allow the signal to pass along the X line or the Y line or the Z line over to the ICM 2900 for the appropriate home switch, home Z, home X, home Y. Be very careful when you're wiring, because if you notice, home X is on the first screw here, and then there's reverse limit switch, forward limit switch, and ground. Well, down here on the Z, they put a 5-volt on the first screw, and they moved home Z up to here. And that's not the same sequence as they have on X, Y, and W. W also has a different wire position here. So anyways, just be careful, pay attention to the labels, you'll be all right. So so basically this control box has power in it, and we're switching the ground line to make the signal in the control box happen. And to switch that ground line, we have to go through this relay and to the zero terminal block. Now let's go back up here. So we talked X through. Well, X is here, CHM 1, 2, and 3. Y is back here, same color scheme, black, blue, and red. This is CHM 4, 5, and 6. And Z is up here, CHM 7, 8, and 9. So the home switches plug in to these connectors now and go down. Now, like I said, these wires could actually be plugged in over here, back on this bottom row here. It works the same exact way, and they go down and they operate these relays, which are a buffer between the 24-volt home signals and the 5-volt input signal that the controller needs. A lot of information. Okay.